In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to think like a gay man in order to attract more women. and, and you're probably thinking, Silver Bachelor, come on, man. We're all straight because we're interested in women. Or maybe you're bi, I don't know. But look, I am not gay, okay? And I'm not bi. And the reason why I wanted to do this video is because it was just gay pride last weekend. And I got thinking, you know, gay men have a lot of beautiful female friends. So we're going to get into 5 reasons why women are attracted to gay men and how to develop attraction, taking some of their secret sauce. All right. So keep watching this video because that's what I'm going to get into is these 5 reasons how to develop attraction with women using thinking like a gay man. All right. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Kane. I'm the Silver Bachelor. This channel is 100% dedicated to dating advice for older guys. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to this channel and hit the notification button because we're dropping video every day. All right. First and foremost, just like I said, because there's a lot of people on this channel that make comments and go, no, why would I take advice from a gay man? Well, okay, I am not gay. How do I know I'm not gay? Is I could never kiss a man. And I'm not into penis, right? I'm into vaginas. So I guess, unfortunately, that excludes ladyboys. Right, I'm just messing with you guys. All right, look, not messing with you guys that I'm not gay. No, I am not gay. All right, just clarify that. But look, I live in Atlanta and I moved here from Canada. So I've been living here for 18 months. And unbeknownst to me, right? Because I didn't know in terms of the neighborhood that I live in, that the neighborhood I live in, again, unbeknownst to me, I moved here and all of a sudden I'm like seeing a lot of gay men around. And I live in essentially gay capital of Atlanta, which is Midtown. That neighborhood, Midtown, is a lot of gays here. Right? And so I've developed some friendships, not like super close friendships, but just, guys I can shoot the shit with, go for a beer, whatever. And some of them are gay. Doesn't bother me at all. And as I mentioned earlier, that these guys have the most beautiful female friends. And I've started picking their brains because they know I have this channel. And I'm like, bro, what is it that why do these women gravitate to gay men? Okay. So I'm just going to get into these 5 things. It's going to be a shorter video. All right. Number one thing on why women gravitate and feel a connection with gay men is because they feel safe. Women are petrified of straight men. Like, I remember one example, one of my friends, he lives in the building and he's 62 and he was walking down the sidewalk. A woman was coming close to him and he really liked what she was wearing. Gay man, right? And so he wanted to compliment her and he said something and her facial expression was just like this of like gross disgust, like, don't bother me, why are you talking to me kind of thing, right? So women just innately, just for example, even though I live in gay village essentially, right? Women will not go out by themselves at night, like late at night, they just do not because of the fear of men. So this is an innate thing that women have this innate fear of straight men, but when they meet a guy who's gay, they all of a sudden feel safe. All right. So this is one of the things to just remind yourself of. Always make a woman feel safe when they're going to go out with you. So for example, I always choose a public place for the first couple dates, right? I don't invite them over to my place. I offer to get their Uber because I don't know where they're parking, or I'll say, hey, look, I'll cover your parking. There's just a lot of little things that you can do to make a woman safe. And as I mentioned, if you meet in a public place, they really like that versus inviting them to your place in the first couple dates, right? So safety is huge, huge. And that's why a lot of women like gay men. So number 2 is friends. So what do I mean by this? So what's really important, again, you guys have your own style of dating and I'm just giving you my style. And my style is the first couple dates, I want them to feel like I'm a friend or could be a friend. So you might be thinking, Silver Bachelor, this goes completely against trying to hook up with them, right? So here's the thing. I say to them very early on, look, just to manage expectations, I say to them before even the first date, usually, I tell them I have no expectations. And I say, if we're not compatible, I hope we can at least be friends. Now, you might be thinking, well, Silver Bachelor, that just opens it up to her friend zoning me. Maybe, but I take this approach of wanting to be their friend first and foremost. No sexual expectations, no chemistry expectations, no even dating expectations. Of course, it's a date you're going on, but it has to be a mutual, um, the feelings have to be mutual for it to go beyond just a date, right? And to be friend and beyond friends. So that's why I tell them, I said, look, worst case, I hope we can be friends. And it just eases the pressure. They feel like, okay, this guy is a genuine guy. He's not applying all this pressure. And this is another reason why women, especially attractive women, like gay men, because they don't feel like they're going to come after them sexually. They're going to be a friend, right? So that's number two. Number three is fun, right? Gay men, this has been my experience, they're a pretty fun group of guys, right? Now, they won't necessarily go to a sports bar with you and have a good time there, or they may not be into UFC or boxing, which, by the way, just side note, if you want if you want a little tip on whether or not this guy is gay or not, ask them if they're going to watch the next UFC fight that's coming up. Over their head, right? This has been my experience. Most gay men are not into combat sports at all, right? So that's a telltale sign. If the guy's not into NFL, he's not into hockey, excuse the sirens, if he's not into UFC or boxing, again, this isn't all the case because there's a lot of straight guys that are not into combat sports, but in general, gay men are not. In fact, I don't think I've met a single gay man that was into boxing, UFC, or NFL. So just put that out there. So women want to be with a guy that's fun. Like I said, no pressure. They don't want to hear this. And you guys are so bad with this, right? In the first couple dates or first couple months, you guys are putting on all this pressure on these women and saying, look, do you want to be my girlfriend? Do you want to be monogamous? Do you want to be exclusive? Women don't want that. Like, you need at least 3 months minimum. But I would say most women that I've asked, when is it a good time for a guy to say, look, do you want to be exclusive? Do you want to be my girlfriend? 9 out of 10, the women say 6 months. So until that time, just go out and have fun. And this is one of the reasons why they enjoy hanging out with gay men, because they bring the fun factor, okay? Minus the combat sports, okay? Number 4 is respect, right? And what I mean by respect is that gay men are not interested in these women sexually. And there's so many of you guys that are thirsty, that are desperate. She's hot, she's wearing a skirt, she's got pretty feet, whatever it is. And you're just like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. And they can just sense it. They can see you're drooling, even though you're not drooling. And gay men, they will appreciate an attractive woman and they'll say, oh my God, you're hot, whatever they say, right? And women appreciate that, but they know the guy's not thirsty for them. And so this is going to be a little segue into, I encourage you guys to start practicing no FAP at least once per week. If you're single and you're alone, right? Basically, no porn, no masturbation for at least 1 week at a time. You will rewire your brain. Now, it becomes even more rewired after 1 month, which I have not tried that. I'm taking a whole bunch of herbal supplements to boost my testosterone. So my libido is off the charts. So I can only go 1 to 2 weeks and then I need a release. But I'm just saying, after at least 1 week, your brain is rewired and you no longer see women as a sexual object. I want to see them as, look, are we even compatible, right? And I'm not interested to sleep around. Went through that stage before. Not interested to do that. So I'm interested to have a genuine connection with someone first, and then we go from there. So women really like gay men because gay men respect them and don't see them as a sexual object. And number 5 is the flirtiness. Okay, so what do I mean by this? Women actually really like sexual endo, sexual innuendo, humor, and flirtiness. So one of the best examples I can point to is Russell Brand, right? Russell Brand flirts with women all the time, even when he's being interviewed. And it's hilarious. And he could come off as effeminate, right? But he is not, right? This guy's very masculine, even though he can come off a little effeminate. And women love the humor from gay men because gay men are constantly poking fun at women and joking around with sexual innuendos. It's every single gay man is using sexual innuendos. It's hilarious. So I encourage you guys to just consider this, okay? Consider, why is it that gay men have so many beautiful female friends? Well, these are the 5 reasons. Maybe there's more, but let me know what you think in the comments. And I'm not saying you need to act gay, no, but just keep these things in mind in terms of why is it that women are attracted and want to hang out with these gay men, right? So you can apply those things to your life to level up your dating game. And trust me, it works for me. And I've been on hundreds of first dates in the last 2.5 years. I know all about this. And as an older guy, it just gets easier. And the more you add these layers to your skill sets, I guess to say that, the more successful you'll be in dating, and especially in going out and dating attractive women. All right. Hope you like this video. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll see you next time.